If you're buying a house in 2026, man, this is the video you need to watch. Welcome back to the channel. This is Matt Garland, NMLS number 58700, better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. We are live. We are blessed. Thank God for another day. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, the week after Thanksgiving. And this is going out to all of my home buyers, whether you buying an investment property, your house hacking, you're buying your first primary residence. This is the video you need to watch. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that bell for notifications. And I'm going to show you in this video how President Trump's big, beautiful bill impacts you on buying a home in 2026. Okay. So if you're new here, type first time in the chat. If you're buying a home in 2026, say hell yeah in the chat. Let's go. All right. And it's also going to help some people who purchased this year too. There's a lot in this bill that's helping folks, that's going to help folks save money on taxes in 2027 when you file for 2026. So let's go over a few of these things here tonight. We got a lot of heck years in the comment too. I love that. 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 So let's talk about a few of these things real quick. Let's talk about savings. There's a lot of savings. Now, let me take the glasses off. I feel like there's a glare right there in the glasses. Okay. So let's talk about this real quick. We're going to break down some of the exact changes that's going to put some money back in your pocket, whether you're buying your primary home, you're buying a multifamily, ADU, house hack setup, whatever it is. I'm going to give you some clean facts of what's happening out here for you. Okay. And make sure you guys go to mgbootcamp.com. If you're on Instagram watching this, comment Bootcamp, and the link will be sent to you. But if you're here on YouTube, just go to mgbootcamp.com, January 12th to the 16th. You definitely don't want to miss this. Okay. And it's free. It's free. General admission is free. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about the SALT deductions. Okay. SALT deductions. SALT deductions. Okay. So this is going up from 10,000 to 40,000 in 2026. The cap has been about 10,000 for almost 10 years. And now this is going to be for those who itemize on their taxes. So the SALT deduction helps if you itemize. Okay. And now if you're someone who's living in a high cost state, New York, LA, DC, and you have high property taxes, this is going to help you. Texas, this definitely, because you guys in Texas got some high ass property taxes. Okay. So SALT deductions, SALT, SALT deductions. Okay. For those of you who are asking me what deductions am I speaking about? Okay, so if you're a regular home buyer, property taxes and state income taxes can now be deducted up to $40,000. If you're paying, let's just say, $12,000 to $30,000 in property taxes, you're gonna get some relief. This is going to lower your taxable income and reduce your tax bill. If you're house hacking with an ADU or multifamily, you get the same SALT benefit on your personal use portion of the property as well. Plus, the rental portion already deducts 100% if the property taxes is like a business expense. So this means part of your property taxes reduce your personal tax bill. This is going to reduce your rental income. Okay. The rest should reduce your rental income. This is great, again, for those of us who live in states where we have high property taxes and high city taxes. But you have to itemize. You have to itemize. If you're taking the standard deductions, then this will not apply to you. You need to consult with your tax professional or CPA or whoever does your taxes to determine which is better for you. And yes, We are talking about state and local taxes. That's what the SALT is standing for. Okay, now if you own multiple properties, you can deduct all the property taxes across your home as long as the combined SALT number stays under 40K. So property one plus property two plus your state income tax equals one total bucket. Okay. If that total is under 40K and you itemize, then it is deductible. Now, there are income restrictions with all of this. If you're under $500,000 a year, you get the full $40,000 benefit. Anything above 500,000, the SALT deduction phases out. Okay, and if you're above that 600K level, you're going to be closer to that $10,000 level with your deductions. So, for a lot of you, first of all, if you're making less than $500,000 a year, type it in chat, please. Yeah, I know some of y'all get sick of me always saying type it in chat, but I don't care. Type it in chat because I want to know who I'm rocking with. Okay, who's here with us? Okay, because that's very important. It's very important. So if you're under this amount, this will help you daily. Now, this won't help you if you purchased in 2024, 2025. If you file when you file your taxes in 2026 for 2025, this doesn't help you. When you file your taxes in 2027 for 2026, that's when this helps you. Copy? Copy. Okay. Let's talk about benefit number two. First, well, before I move on to there, I just want to make sure everybody's following me on the SALT deductions. Remember, I'm not giving you tax advice here. I'm just breaking down something that you might or might not know. Speak to your tax professional, please. Always. Always speak to your tax professional. Extremely important. Type tracking in the text. All right. Let's go to the second thing that is going to benefit everybody. Well, not say everybody. This is going to benefit those of you who put down less than 20% and you have PMI. PMI is private mortgage insurance. Currently, PMI is not tax deductible. But in 2026, the PMI you pay will be tax deductible when you file your taxes in 2027. PMI was tax deductible for years, and then it phased out a couple years ago, and now it is back starting in 2026. I think this is huge. This is a home run. It becomes tax deductible again, and it's treated like mortgage interest, which we're going to talk about in a few. Okay. So what does this mean? If you're a home buyer who's putting down 3% conventional, 5% conventional, 10% conventional, 15% conventional, anything less than 20%, you have to pay PMI. That PMI will now be deductible. FHA, deductible. Okay. If you're paying PMI in 2026, plain and simple, it is deductible. PMI can range anywhere from $1,500 a year to $5,000 a year, depending on your loan amount. Now you can write this off. So if you're a house hacker, you're a first-time home buyer, you are a big winner when it comes to this. This is going to help you lower your tax bill. Deducting it reduces your taxable income. Anything that reduces your taxable income is a home run. This is why I love real estate, because you have a lot of perks. It's a tax haven. Okay. Lower taxes equal increased cash flow. So for those of you who purchased in 2024 or 2025, this still applies to you too. as long as you're paying the PMI in 2026. Now, it's not retroactive. You can't go back and say, hey, tax man, include that PMI from 2024 and 2025 into this equation. No, it doesn't work that way. Whatever you pay in 2026 will be tax deductible for your PMI. Now, this is going to be included as a part of your mortgage interest deduction, which they locked it in permanently, but capped it at $750,000. So you can deduct interest on your mortgage up to the first $750,000 of that acquisition debt. This cap is now permanent. It's not expiring. It was set to expire, but now it's not. It used to be up to $1 million you could deduct, but now it's up to $750,000. So every dollar of your mortgage interest that you spend is up to $750,000 helps reduce your taxable income. This keeps long-term homeownership affordable, especially in high-cost markets. Okay. So if you're house hacking, you're going to get two benefits. And this is why I speak about, where's my daggone books? Where did I just put that daggone book? Hold on. Here we go. Shameless plug, right? Shameless plug. This is why I talk about house hacking your way to freedom. No, house hack your way to wealth. One of my favorite books. Shout out to my brother Jermaine Miller. Right, this book is fire. Actually, I need to update this book with a couple things, but this book is fire. Right, house hack your way to wealth. Because if you're house hacking your way to wealth, right, you get two benefits. The personal use portion of the mortgage interest is deductible on your Schedule A, and the rental use portion is deductible on Schedule E. This makes multifamily ADU properties more tax efficient than regular single family homes. This is why I preach to you guys. And look, every city doesn't have 3 and 4 families, but you can go ahead and house hack with a duplex. You can house hack with a 1 family if you make it an ADU. If you do this, you get the file that's Schedule E. That Schedule E is going to give you more deductions. More deductions. So you need to, if you are in the market to purchase a home, if you can, please house hack your way to wealth. Okay? House hack your way to wealth. This book right here is the Bible for that. House hack your way to wealth. You get multiple benefits. Now, since we're talking about house hacking, right? Since we're talking about house hacking, let's talk about bonus depreciation. This is a house hacker's hidden superpower. If you are part of my inner circle, I am always talking about bonus depreciation strategies. This is not something that the regular single family homeowners are able to get. This is strictly for house hackers and investors. This is strictly for house hackers and investors, because if you are house hacking, the IRS doesn't look at you as a first-time home buyer, because if you have a multifamily home, you're able to file that Schedule E. And if you're able to file that Schedule E, the IRS is looking at your property like a business, because it is. And you're living there. Okay? So with this big, beautiful bill, it restores 100% bonus depreciation for 23, 24, and 25. In 2026, the bonus depreciation gets to phase down again. But why is this major? And why is this so massive for the house hackers, right? So if you purchase a multifamily or a home with an ADU in 2024 or this year, you can run a bonus depreciation strategy called cost segregation study. And this is going to let you accelerate the depreciation of appliances, floors, cabinets, electrical components, plumbing fixtures, exterior improvements, landscaping, driveways and fencing, HVAC components, and much, much more. So how does this help you? It's going to let you write off thousands, tens of thousands of dollars in 1 year. It could wipe out all of your taxable income, possibly. It could possibly wipe it all out. Okay. Now, if you qualify as a real estate professional, that's a whole different story for a whole different day, a whole different conversation. But that's when you're really unlocking it, right? But this creates immediate tax savings for house hackers who don't even know things like this even exist. Now, this is something that I teach to my inner circle all the time. All the time. I have people that are in my inner circle that worked with my tax strategist. And when I tell you they were able to do depreciation strategies and deduct an additional 50, 60, 80, 90K on their taxes, what this did was now give them such a huge refund. I have some people who got the biggest refunds they ever got in their life this year, being a part of my inner circle and working with my tax strategist. So again, regular homeowners, if you're buying just a regular single family, this is not for you. This is strictly for the benefit of multifamily buyers, ADU buyers, short-term rental operators, investors, and anyone renting part of their home. This right here is the biggest wealth shortcut that the average home buyer doesn't even know exists. They just don't even know. Good thing you know me. Now, again, a lot of these things you have to consult with your CPA or whoever's doing your taxes. The first couple things that I mentioned only happen if you itemize your taxes. If you do the standard deduction, a lot of that stuff won't benefit you. But that's why you got to be able to speak to your CPA, your tax professional, and make sure they understand the full picture and scope of what you're doing. And for advanced tax strategies, you have to make sure you're working with a tax strategist. Okay. Now, so who's going to benefit this? Whoever purchased a home in 2024, 2025, and is going to purchase next year, SALT deduction applies in 2026. PMI deduction applies in 2026. Mortgage interest stays deductible. House hackers, regular home buyers, you all benefit from this. But where the house hackers really benefit is the bonus depreciation strategies, especially if you purchased in 2024, 2025. If you're someone listening to this and you purchased in 24, 25, DM me because I need to get you over to my tax people ASAP. If you're purchasing next year, you're going to get more rental write-offs. You're going to get property tax deductions, depreciation on your rental units. You can go crazy. So 2024 and 2025, while everybody was screaming about interest rates are too high, the market is going to crash, don't buy now, wait. It's an opportunity cost for everything. Those who purchase 24, 25, and is going to purchase in 26 are going to be the true people who are going to benefit a lot from everything that I'm speaking about today. It's too late to try to find something now and close on it right now. We December 1st here, y'all. It's not happening. If you're not in contract in the week into your contract right now, you're not closing this year. Holidays are here. Christmas is here. You're not closing. Wrap it up for 2026. But for those of you who are watching me, can hear my voice right now, I don't put no gun to your head and tell you you need to be buying real estate and all this other stuff. You buy whenever you want. I don't really care. But I do care. I'm lying. Let me not say I don't care, because I do care. Because if I didn't care, I wouldn't be on this goddamn on YouTube and podcasting and talking to you guys. So I do care. Let me take that back. 2026 is the year smart people are going to buy. There's a lot happening in the marketplace, politically, economically. There are a lot of things that are happening. This coming year is going to be the year for you to buy. I highly recommend everyone who can afford to buy. Buy. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. You've you've already been waiting for too long. You've already been trying to time the market from 4 years ago. You missed the pandemic already. There's nothing else for you to be waiting for right now. Buy if you can. Buy. Only if you can afford it. You have reserves. Don't be one of these people that ain't got no money and you can't afford any of that. Like, please. Okay. So if you want to take advantage of these tax changes, whether you're buying a single family or multifamily, you're going to need strategy. I'm teaching you guys for 5 days during the 5-day Rehab Mastery Bootcamp, January 12th to January 16th. I'm breaking down how you can find deals, analyze them, fund them, use renovation financing to build up your equity fast, to build wealth with real estate the right way. Go to mgbootcamp.com. mgbootcamp.com right now. Register. Get in. We're going live 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. mgbootcamp.com. I'm breaking down. This is going to be one of those boot camps that you're not going to want to miss, especially if you are a real estate professional. Real estate professionals, all my realtors, listen closely. Listen closely. If you guys are not investing into your intellectual property and learning how to help your buyers make money in this market, you're doing yourself a tremendous disservice. You need to learn the ins and outs of these programs. It's only going to help your clients and help you make more money. If you're a realtor, type realtor in chat. You need to be on this boot camp, January 12th to the 16th. This is going to help you. I promise you it's going to help you. More and more people are getting sick and tired of these bullshit listings that are ran down, and you guys want maximum market value. Buyers are not stupid. They're sick of this shit. When I tell you they are sick of it, they are sick of it. And you know what I'm hearing more and more and more nowadays? What I'm hearing more of nowadays is realtors, buyers are asking me, MG, do you have a realtor? Do you have a realtor that understands rehab loans? Do you have a realtor that understands rehab loans? And in certain markets, I do, but in a lot of these markets across America, I don't. I can't confidently recommend a lot of you because you're not taking the time to educate yourself. There are listings that you guys could be getting right now that are sitting on the market 90 days, 120 days, going expired. They need work, but you're not marketing the properties correctly to show the existing buyer, hey, if you do a rehab loan, The house can look like this. With Chat GPT, let me give y'all a tip right now. With Chat GPT and with AI, you can take a floor plan, give the AI the measurements, take a picture of the room and send it to them and tell them to renovate it modern. You can create your own renderings for free. You can create your own renderings for free. So if you are a realtor, if you're not marketing your properties, which a lot of these properties, they need help. They need rehab. I'm giving y'all some free game right here. They need help. Why in God's green earth are you not taking a picture of that dusty ass kitchen and dusty bathroom, especially here in New York? Especially here in New York. Bum ass pink tiles, wood floors, and I mean not wood floors, wood walls. Right? Take a picture, measure the room out, upload it to ChatGPT. Say, make this room look more modern for 2026. It will give you a picture. Tell it the dimensions. Tell it what you would like it to look like. And it will tell you, and you tell it, okay, this is what I want fixed. It will create the visual, the rendering for you. And now think about when you're at your open house or you're marketing this and you have these renderings, these pictures of what this could look like. Get a contractor in there that you know and say, yo, can you give me some preliminary pricing on this? So you know exactly, okay, this house will need 30, 40, $50,000 worth of work. And if they do this, these are the comps. These are the ARVs. So now you can either present this to your seller. If they want to rehab it, they can make more money off the deal. Or now from a potential buyer, if you use this rehab loan, which there are plenty that you can use to rehab, and now you show them how they can make the money. This is how you sell more real estate in 2026. January 12th to January 16th, mgbootcamp.com. This is what I'm teaching you guys. How to get this shit done. Don't let your buyers go into the matrix of credit card debt. 30% interest, 25% interest, trying to figure out how they're going to renovate or fix the HVAC and all this other good stuff. Show them how they can add value today with financing this all in a mortgage. So Keisha, Hills on Keisha said, how much is this? There's different levels. You got VIP, you got Platinum VIP. Platinum VIP, you get access to every boot camp that I do in 2026, and you get a one-on-one strategy call. It's $497. If you cannot afford to invest $497 to help you make a better buying decision or make more money, then do you really want this? Do you really want this? And you know, I had general admission, and general admission was free. You only get access to an hour of the boot camp. You don't get no replays, no community, no nothing. And it was like 500 of them free ones taken. I only had room for 100. I forgot about it. I got a newborn. I'd be busy. 500 people signed up for free. We shut that shit down Black Friday weekend. And I told my team, you know what? Let's add another 100 seats for free. You know what? I'm texting them right now. Don't add it for free. 2026, I'm not doing that no more. You know what? Let me text right now. Hey, don't add the free option. Let it stay sold out. I'll be having a heart sometimes, but I'm not having no heart in 2026. I'm sorry. No, because in 5 days, I'm going to teach you what you need to know. I'm giving you resources, actionable items. Invest into yourself. Go to mgbootcamp.com. You get access to the replay. You'll get access to all the boot camps in 2026, which will be various different types of boot camps, not all rehab boot camps, but various different ones. And it's tax deductible. So there you have it. They just responded. We're not keeping it free. We're not going to add. We had it open for general admission for free. I said 100 people, 500 signed up. I forgot about it. We forgot to turn it off. That's enough. All right. So go to mgbootcamp.com. Sign up for the Rehab Mastery Bootcamp. This is where you need to be. I've been on here for 31 minutes. I didn't want to come on here that long today. I also sent the title for Bree for the live you just did. Okay. So that's all I got for y'all. If you got value from today's conversation, type it in chat. Hopefully you guys got some sort of value from it. Shout out to everybody watching on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, just comment Bootcamp and I'll DM you the link. If you're on YouTube, go to mgbootcamp.com. The description, the link will be in the description of the video and pinned also in the comments. So make sure you guys sign up today. This is going to be one hell of a boot camp. I'm actually looking forward to this. And it's a lot of value that's going to be for 5 days, 10 hours of content. You get access to the recordings. Via Platinum VIP, you get a one-on-one strategy call for 2026 with me directly. And we are going to I'm going to help you. So not only do you get the boot camp, you get a one-on-one strategy call where now those strategy calls are recorded. We're on video and you get to go in here and rewatch it. You know what I'm saying? So if you are on Instagram, type what I say, Bootcamp, and you'll be able to see what's going on. So I want to show you guys something real quick before I get off of this, right? Let me show y'all something. What this really looks like. Let me see. Let me show y'all something. So I want to show you guys what this looks like, right? Let's do this. So I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show y'all something. So coaching 101. Yep. So I'm gonna show y'all what this looks like in my coaching portal, right? So this is one of my coaching clients. As you can see, this is one of my inner circle. You can see it says inner circle right here, right? So you can see how many calls. You can see the calls, right? I had a call out today. So let me go access the recording. It says error uploading. Let me upload that recording to the session. So in all of these sessions that you get with me, right, they're all recorded. So as you can see, my coaching student here, as you can see, since July 1st, 1, 2, 3. Look, in the month of July, we've had 3 calls. August, 3 calls. September, a call. 1 in November. We have 1 today. Right? And you can see it's timestamp. Completed today, December 1st at 1:28 p.m. This is what it looks like inside of my coaching portal. Okay. She's a part of my inner circle. Obviously, it's not $497. This is a couple $1,000s. But as you can see, the video, if you check my YouTube, it's the last video that I just did with my coaching student. You see, this was a 2020 22-minute call that we did today, right? A 22-minute call. She was just on my YouTube. I brought her on my YouTube. Shout out to Natasha. And we had a call today. And honestly, this is non-calls that you guys see in the coaching portal. I've probably had another 10 calls with her just cell phone because we was in a buying process. She purchased, because of my coaching, was able to negotiate down from 430 to 360. It's on, and you can watch my last, go to the YouTube, watch my last video, my last live. She's talking about it in there. She was able to negotiate from 430 to 365 because of my coaching. I told her be disrespectful. She won it at 365. That right there saved her from 430 to 365. You tell me what the difference is. That's like $70,000, right? That I saved her right there. We're doing 110, 120,000 of rehab, and the house ARV appraised at $700,000. This is not hypothetical, y'all. She's closed already. And this is why you see today's agenda was discuss rehab funding process and point of contact for HUD in the contractor. Now we're post-closing draw distributions stage to start that rehab. So this is what it looks like inside of my coaching portal, right? So you can see this ain't no bullshit, right? This is what it looks like. All the videos are recorded. If you book your call within inside of my portal, it's recorded, right? That way you get to go back and watch it on a replay. You see what I'm saying? There's not too many people out there that's doing this. So if you sign up for the Rehab Mastery Bootcamp, the Platinum VIP, you get a strategy call with me inside the coaching portal as a part of your Platinum VIP membership. It's going to be recorded. It's 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, just depending. There's a lot of ground we're going to cover in that time. If you book that Platinum VIP, several of you already did, make sure you schedule your call. But make sure you have a plan when you come to that call. Use that call wisely, and let's map out a plan. All right? So go to mgbootcamp.com, mgbootcamp.com, and let's get together. The Rehab Mastery Bootcamp is here, y'all. January 12th to the 16th. Okay? All right. That's all I got for y'all. I'm back tomorrow with some more information. Rewind to the beginning of the video so you can see how Trump's big, beautiful bill is going to impact you buying a house in 2026. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Matt Garland, NMLS number 58700, better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. Peace.